dreams were out of sight.
Stop struggling against my demons. Stop taking life as fiction. Burn, burn, burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Introducing first the challenger, hailing from Kyoto, Florida, weighing 235 pounds, proudly representing the gifted. He is the baddest man alive, Leeroy Shogun! And his opponent, hailing from the dairy farm, weighing in at a svelte 30 buckets of nacho cheese, he is your reigning and defending Pride of Wrestling Florida champion, the Gorgonzola Rock and Roller, the Sultan of Swiss. He's not just better than cheddar, he is the cheese!
Championship fight time here at Pride of Wrestling. Florida Championship on the line. And yet another chapter in the seemingly forever feud between the Gifted and First Class as Leeroy Shogun challenges the Cheese. Referee Lee Canfield calling this thing right down the middle. This thing's officially getting started here, and a stare down from the Cheese to start things off here. Typically, you don't see Leeroy Shogun looking a guy right in the eye at the same height, but Cheese is a whole lot of humanity. And if Leeroy Shogun's got a chance here, he better not be lactose intolerant. Collar and elbow start things off here. The champ put into the corner. And Shogun showcasing that strength that he is so famous for. Collar and elbow lock up again, and this time the Cheese putting the challenger in the corner. The Cheese, no slouch. Won this championship out of a huge battle royal. Collar and elbow for a third time here. And this has also become somewhat of a tug-of-war, and now the Cheese able to fling Shogun out of the last second, but Shogun too quick, and what a shot. Big chop as well. Full head of steam from the Cheese in that corner there, Irish whip. And the Chetty one, big splash. And scooping up his opponent. Beautiful side slam. And the Cheese here is all business at Pride of Wrestling. Scooped up the big man, and what a slam right in the center of the ring. I mentioned it earlier. I hope for his sake that Leeroy Shogun is not lactose intolerant, because he just got a slice for his troubles here. And huge elbow right in the heart of the matter. Cover. Just a 1 count. Leeroy Shogun, absolutely the powerhouse of the Gifted. And now, looking for perhaps a suplex in the middle of the ring, and look at the strength of the Cheese. Cover once again. 2, just a 2 count that time. And for several months here at Pride of Wrestling, the real saga has been the unending blood feud between First Class, which includes the Cheese, Dick Danger, Ron Bass Jr., and Dan Starling, feuding against the Gifted, Leeroy Shogun, Logan Cruz, At one time, Wheezy T and Iki. And now a tug of war here, and out of the ring goes Shogun. But they are two groups trained together and seemingly feuding forever. Cheese in the driver's seat here. Attempting to maybe get his opponent back in the ring, but right on that tailbone. And now stiff shot right to the spine. Shogun didn't just find an opportunity, he made an opportunity there. For stiff offense against the champ. And again driving him almost tailbone first. Right into that ring apron, the second hardest part of the ring. And now Shogun on the attack. Cover. New champion? No, just a 2 count. And Shogun here looking to really dismantle the Chetty one. And again, stiff shot right to the spine. Shogun has found his target and is staying on it, and now hoisting his opponent up. Center of the ring, what a body slam. Wow. Big elbow drop. The airtime on that, shocking. And Shogun here staking his claim at Pride of Wrestling. What started as a pretty even back and forth now has become the Leeroy Shogun show. The Cheese now on Dream Street, and now Shogun putting in the work here, looking to stretch the Cheese out. Got it locked in right in the center of the ring. Great product placement there. But Cheese able to slip out, and huge hip toss. But you can see the damage already done. The back of the Cheese seriously impaired here. Shogun up to his feet first, though, and now a slugfest right in the center of the ring. And again, the Cheese attempting the body slam. And Shogun again. Strike in the back. Splashing cover, too. Just a 2 count. The Cheese now attempting to feed off this crowd, but the man is hurt. Shogun back to his feet first again. Big chop. But Cheese still vertical. Reverse the Irish whip. And Cheese full head of steam, but big boot for his troubles. And now Shogun off the top rope, but nobody home. Could this be the opening Cheese has been needing? Shogun again, full head of steam, gets scooped up for his troubles. And wow, what a shoulder breaker. But again, the Cheese unable to capitalize on the explosive offense. Both champion and challenger down on the mat. And Lee Canfield begins the count. For several months now, the Cheese has been the champion of the people. Leeroy Shogun looking to put an end to that reign and bring some championship gold over to the gifted, and huge cheesy elbow. And another. And now perhaps building atomic here. And there's the third, and Shogun goes down to a knee. And now DD Cheese right there in the center of the ring. Is that it? Shogun able to roll away and make Cheese chase him. Cover 2, but foot on the rope. Excellent ring awareness from the baddest man alive, Leeroy Shogun. You have to wonder, is Cheese on borrowed time here? Difficult to say how much the back injuries here are going to play a part, but he is back on a vertical base, Dragon Shogun back up and perhaps looking to put him away and retain the title. Dirty pool from Leeroy Shogun here. A little bit of an homage to his teacher. Oh, what impact, center of the ring. Is that enough? Can Shogun make the cover? 2 count. That's it.
Here is your winner, and new POW Florida champion, Leeroy Shogun.
You saw the cheese kick out at the very last second, but the 3 count had already happened. And crowned as your new POW Florida champion. Representing the Gifted, it is none other than Leeroy Shogun. Whoa, wait a minute. Shogun here saying, the title not enough. And now putting the boots to the man, attacking the back of the cheese. And now perhaps looking to put the cheese away for good, but wait a minute. Fellow first classer, Dan Starling, coming to the aid of his friend and staring daggers at Leeroy Shogun. And needless to say, the forever feud between Gifted and First Class lives to see another show. Logan Cruz, Leeroy Shogun, and about 10 pounds of gold. Heading back to Gifted locker room as victors. But I think that there is unfinished business between Leeroy Shogun and Dan Starling, as First Class goes off to lick their wounds and fight another day.